Okay, so what I want to teach you right now is to type up a MLA formatted paper and how to head that paper and how to write that paper in MLA format. So the very first thing I want to teach you is about the heading. The heading should be double clicked right here in Google Docs. When I double click there, you can tell now I'm in my header. So if I'm here in the header, I can start formatting it. So how do I format it? Well, first off, we have to be in the right font, which is Times New Roman. We have to be in the right size, which is 12 point, and we have to be double spaced. This line spacing is going to be very important. So click here, click double, and now let's get started. So we've got ourselves formatted, Times New Roman, 12-point font, and we're left aligned and line spacing. Cool. So we're going to put our name, we're going to put subject of paper here. Then we're going to write here is write our course, which would be civics. And over here we would put the date, which is 11/9/16. So now I'm just going to put in parentheses what would go here. I'm just going to put my name, and right here we're going to do the Department of Justice. You probably know that by just looking up here, because I've already named this file Department of Justice paper. Anyways, so we're all formatted right here, Times New Roman, 12 point, left align, and we are all double spaced. That's great. Now, as you can tell, this is all in the header. When I click down here, Times New Roman is going to go away because we did not format the rest of our paper, which is down here. So watch Times New Roman, and switch back over to Arial. So this is what we need to do. We need to format our paper here. Now, when we format our paper, we have to make it Times New Roman, 12 point, but we're going to be doing our title first. So we're going to click center aligned for our title, and we need to make sure it is double spaced as well. Our title is going to be the subject of our paper, which is Department of Justice. So we're going to write that here. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to hit enter, and as you can see, there's some space between Department of Justice and the next line. And we're going to kind of write our first paragraph, and I want to show you exactly what we're looking for our first paragraph. First paragraph needs to be left aligned, and it needs to be indented. Every paragraph needs an indentation on the very first line. So we need to hit the tab button, which is on the far left-hand side under the escape button. And click that. As you can tell, we are now over here. You can tell the difference. See, I'll do it one more time. Tab, and we're over. Now, the first thing you want to do is write a sentence that will grab the attention of the reader, and you want that hook to really, in an expository paper like this, just kind of tell them that what you're writing about is important. So the way I'm going to do this is the Department of Justice is one of many departments under the executive branch. Okay. It kind of tells you that it may be a little important because it's one of these many branches, and it just tells you a little bit about it. Now, I did make some errors here, and I want to hold off on that until I get done doing my entire paragraph. So let's keep going. Now I'm going to kind of allude to what I'm going to be talking about in this paper. So start off with, it has been around since America's inception, which means the origin, the beginning. The next thing I'm going to tell them is it spans into every American's life and affects them. Affects them daily. Next, we're going to tell them not only does it affect people's lives, it also affects other branches of government. As you can see, we have all sorts of errors here, and we'll get to those in a little bit. Last thing I want to bring up is your thesis statement. Your thesis statement should tell you what I want to be reading about. So it should include the main ideas of each of the following paragraphs after your introduction. So, for example, this paper will explore and this is my first main idea, history, comma, my second main idea, effect on civilian life, and my third main idea here, function of the Department of Justice. Cool. So now that I have this entire paragraph, and right here, this is my thesis here. Thesis statements. So there's my thesis statement. Now I have some problems here. So I want to go back and fix these. Right click, government, effects. Now I like to rely on the computer to do the work for me. Effect does not only, now this one should say not only does it affect people's lives, it also affects others. I know that when you're talking about a department, as you can see, this one here is a mistake because when you're talking about a department of a specific, a specific department, you have to capitalize it. So the Department of Justice is capitalized. The department's under the executive, it is right here. It should be effects. Now this one should be Americans. And it spans the life of Americans. Cool. So that is how you do this in MLA format and how you write your first introductory paragraph.